Alright, I'd like to thank everyone for coming along today. I'd like to welcome you to Bonebreaker, A Journey to Hell. It's a roguelike horror adventure. Recently there's been a lot of interest in roguelike games such as The Binding of Isaac and Darkest Dungeon. They've been silently taking over the indie market. These kinds of games feature a lot of content, most of which is randomly generated. The other big seller of 2014 and early 2015 has been horror games such as the Five Nights at Freddy's series and Dreadhalls. This is again a very indie-based genre, although Sony has recently released a demo of their new Silent Hill PT game, which has received quite a lot of positive feedback. The idea of Bonebreaker is to fuse these two open markets into a huge randomly generated dungeon crawling horror game. I have a bit of the story written down here. You wake with a start. Maybe it was a dream, but it seems so real. And this place isn't familiar. No, it isn't a dream. It definitely hit you. You saw it happen. Maybe the brakes failed, maybe the driver was distracted. Maybe it was intentional. You climb to your feet and hear a voice echoing from the abyss. Is he dead? I think so. Nobody could survive a collision like that. Call an ambulance just in case. He's bleeding. What about the driver? Shaken? Nothing more. The voices are living. The last you'll ever hear. Unless you can prove me wrong. You're young and it'll be tragic to see your life end so suddenly. I'll attempt to guide you back to your body. I'll do what I can to help, but that won't be very much. Beware, the halls are dark, and there are many beasts searching for fresh blood. Don't let their sweet exterior fool you. Now go. Entertain me. I want the game to involve the player making a lot of decisions, such as whether the character seeks revenge on the one that killed him, or instead tries to find his body again. They won't be able to choose both. It will also randomly generate the dungeon each time the player starts a new game. The gameplay will probably last about 30 to 45 minutes depending on the generation of the map and the decisions the player makes. I want to keep away from the stereotypical horror theme of jump scares and gore, instead making the player panic and be overly cautious of the environment. The game will start with a chase almost immediately and then randomly generate. The actual target audience for this game is 15 plus males and females and will be distributed on iOS, Android, and possibly Steam, Xbox Market and PSN on a later date if the title is successful enough. I'll specifically try to appeal to social gamers. They are the biggest spenders in the gaming market currently. To do this, I'll try and make the game fast-paced and convenient. This means I want people to be able to play it on the train, on the way to work, just whenever they got 5 minutes waiting for a meeting, just have a little play of this game. Kind of like how Flappy Bird works. The stars of the series, we've got a few of the sprites already generated. We've got the wall hugger who will hide inside the walls and shadows and will attack the player if it gets too close. This will make the player be very cautious of where they stand in the map and be very careful about what route they take. However, at the same time, they'll have to avoid being chased by something else, which will usually be the floater or the ghost, which you'll see in the gameplay later. We also have the behemoth or Cerberus, name still being decided. He will be one of the two main bosses the player can fight, depending on which route they take. This is just a screenshot of one of the levels. It is in the tech demo currently, so none of the sprites are final here. Thank you for your attention. I hope you will look forward to seeing more of this in the future.
Okay.
I'll take any questions.
Do you not think it seems like a bit of a complex concept and idea for a 2D game, like to make it like quite mysterious and make the player seem like feels kind of scared but not properly scared? in a 2D game. It's quite hard to do.
It is hard to do, but then that all depends on how you do it. Jump scares, yeah, very hard to do in a 2D game, and gore doesn't really have the same effect. That's kind of why I made the decision to make the player panic and make quick decisions, like life or death situations all the time. Okay.
How would the game appeal to the female audience that you plan to appeal it to, as well as the male audience?
Well, by the target audience, I was specifically saying like, it's not going to appear specifically aimed at one gender. It's going to be aimed at both genders. For instance, there won't be anything that would just appeal to boys really, or mainly boys, and there won't be anything that mainly appeals to girls. Okay.
Do you think you'll have enough time to create your final outcome?
I'm hoping so. There may have to be a few decision changes along the line. For instance, I've already had to change the game engine because of one of the generations taking up too much space.
Anyone else? No? Thank you very much.